What's going on, Big Bang family? It's your boy Big Bang Joe, and today we're going to be talking about how you can go from 0 to a 750 credit score in 60 to 90 days. I know it sounds impossible, but it is very possible. Not only am I going to show you how to go from 0 to 750 in 90 days, if you already have a credit score, I'm going to show you how to build your profile out so that you can get approvals after approvals after approvals. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know that you're new here, because I will come welcome you to the family personally. Not only do you need to leave a comment below, you need to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells, because you know I'm going to be dropping bangers every single day and you don't want to miss it. But with that being said, again, I'm going to show you how to bulletproof your credit profile. Not only that, but I'm going to show you if you're just starting your credit, if you're 18 years old, you have no credit at all, you have zero credit, I'm going to show you what you need to do so that you can build your credit profile within 60 to 90 days so that you can start getting approvals. It's important to know that your credit score is important, but it's not as important as your credit profile, right? You can have a 750 credit score, but you will still get denied based on your profile. Some people think they can just throw trade lines on their credit report and then be good just because you have an 800 score. But if you have an 800 credit score and nothing to build your profile, it really doesn't matter, right? You need to have your own history. A trade line, it can help you, but you have to make sure you set yourself up the right way. So with that being said, the first thing you want to do, if you're just starting your credit journey, right, if you don't have any credit, or if you're looking to start rebuilding your credit, you need to get a credit card. And the first credit card I would recommend is the Discover It credit card. And one reason I would recommend it is because they have no annual fee, they're easy to get approved for, and you can get pre-approved. As you see right here, it says get pre-approved for a new credit card today. So guess what? You can click that and get pre-approved. It says see if you're pre-approved with no harm to your credit. So obviously it's not going to affect you if you apply either way, but I've seen people get approved the most with no credit with Discover It. I've seen it. I've gotten people approved at 18 years old, 19 years old, zero credit period. So guess what? You can get pre-approved. You can put your information in. If you're a student, you can click that you're a student. Just understand this. If you put that you're a student, they might ask you for verification that you're a student by asking what college you go to and providing, maybe a student card or just proof that you go to that school. All right. So it's very, very easy. Just put your name, address, date of birth, housing, rent, annual income. Of course, you're going to put your household income. So you're going to combine your household income, whoever live with you, whatever income you use, combine that. And this is for the people that's new to credit, right? So I want to explain it to you like you're new to credit. You want to combine whoever in your household. If you live with your mom and dad, you want to combine it. And whatever their income is, you want to put that on the application. And whatever the monthly housing rent payment is, you want to divide it by whoever's in the house. If the rent is $1,000, you got 4 people in the house, you want to divide it by 4, and you want to put $250, right? That's going to help you get these approvals. So we just talked about Discover It. Now we talk about another credit card option. It's Capital One, right? This is another good option because you can see if you're pre-approved. And not only can you see if you're pre-approved, they have a secured card option. So for people that don't know what a secured card is, you basically put money up, whether it's $250, $300. You put that money up and you basically give them that money so they can loan it back to you on a credit card, right? You're securing the money. You're not just giving it away, because eventually when the card unsecures, they're going to give you the money back. So they have an option for a secured card if you don't get approved for an actual credit card. The same with Discover, right? So you have hope. All right. So again, the first step is getting a credit card. You want to build your profile by having a credit card. You want to actually get multiple credit cards, right? So I just gave you 2 credit cards to get, right? And you can also get a Navy Federal credit card if you are a member. But you want to have credit cards so you can start building that history up, so you can start building those positive payments up. And that's going to show lenders that you're trustworthy and you're able to get funding. Okay? So the next thing you want to do, you want to get a secured loan. And you can get a secured loan with Navy Federal. All right? And I'm going to have another one for the people that aren't members of Navy Federal. I have a video where you can join Navy Federal regardless. But for the people that might not be able to get in Navy Federal, I'm going to have a secured loan that you can get as well. All right, so to get the secured loan, there's no hard pull to your credit. There's no impact, but it's basically a loan that you're basically borrowing against your own money, right? Let's say you put up $250. You want to deposit $250 in your savings account, and you're going to call up Navy Federal and tell them that you want a savings secured loan. And what they will do is They will make you sign some documents, and after you sign those documents, they're gonna deposit $250 back in your bank account. After they deposit this $250 back in your bank account, you're gonna pay off 90% of that loan, right? Again, this is your money, but they're giving it back to you in the form of a loan. But what this is doing, this is boosting your data points on your credit profile, okay? Your credit profile is going to be solid when you have credit cards, loans, car loans, even mortgages. But, y'all not at that level yet, but obviously you want to start off somewhere. But this is going to help you, right? Putting a loan on your credit report is going to boost your data points. It's going to boost your credit mix, right? You're going to have credit cards and loans on your credit profile. So again, you pay that 90% off. You want to pay 90% so that when it reports to the credit bureau, it's going to show that you have a 90% paid off loan, right? It's going to show that you already paid off 90% of a loan, and it's going to report a positive payment. And another thing that you could also do is when you pay that 90% back, you can open up another secured loan. And once you open up another secured loan, you have another loan on your profile. And guess what? Then you can pay the other loan off. Now you have a paid off loan and you have another loan. You can also pay 90% off with that. And the thing about this is you can use the same exact money to open up another secured loan, because soon as you pay it back, it's going to go back into your account. So you can use the same exact money and open up another account and boost your profile, right? I hope y'all are getting what I'm saying, okay? It's very simple. So for my people that don't have Navy Federal, let's talk about another place that you can get a secured loan with. And that's going to be NASA Federal Credit Union. So the difference between NASA and Navy Federal is anybody can join NASA Federal Credit Union. You can I have a video about how you can join, so go check that video out. But the difference between a secured loan is, I believe the minimum is $500, right? But when you're building your credit, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. So y'all don't think $500 is a lot when it comes to building your credit. It might be a lot to you right now, but it's going to be worth it in the long run, okay? But they also are going to pull your credit, right? They're going to pull Experian for you to get this loan. But the thing about Experian is very simple to get the inquiries removed, so it's no problem. But again, you want to open up a secured loan with them. So now that you have a secured loan, it's going to show a loan on your credit report. Okay, so now you got credit cards. You got credit cards with Discover. You got credit card with Capital One, and you got a secured loan with either Navy Federal or NASA, or both. If you want both, you can get both. Now you can open up another account that is no impact to your credit, and that's going to be with Kickoff. With Kickoff, there's no credit pull required. I've done a video on Kickoff, so you can go check that out if you want a full overview of Kickoff. They're going to report to your Equifax and your Experian. They don't report to TransUnion, but they do have a loan that you can get that reports to your TransUnion. Okay, so with Kickoff, they basically they have a store with Kickoff, and they have $10 purchases. They're gonna give you a $750 limit off rip, right? It's an instant approval. So if you can't get the Discover It card, if you can't get the Capital One card, you can get the Kickoff credit card. And even if you get both of the Discover It or the Capital One, you can get the Kickoff as well. And it's not gonna do nothing but increase your credit scores. You want to get multiple credit cards, so it looks like that you can handle multiple credit cards at once. You want to have the most data points possible and the most positive payments possible. So with Kickoff, I have a video about it, so check that out. But again, no credit pull required, and it's an instant approval. So if you got bad credit, or if you don't have no credit at all, you just starting, get Kickoff. Add it as a trade line. You can't go wrong, right? You just want to make your payments on time. All right, so the next credit builder program I'm going to talk about is going to be Self. You want to get Self. Self is another credit builder program that's going to report as a loan to your credit profile, right? So you got your credit cards. You got your secured loan. This is going to be another loan that's going to report to your credit profile. But the thing about Self is you can open up a Self account and make the first few payments, right? You might have a 12-month or 18-month term. You don't have to go the full 12 months, right? All you have to do is call Self and say you want to close your account. And after you close your account, it's going to show another paid off loan on your credit report, all right? I just told y'all how to get a paid off loan with Navy Federal. I just showed y'all how to get a paid off loan with NASA. I just showed y'all how to get credit cards reporting to your credit profile. So guess what? Now you have paid off loans, and you also have loans that are open. So on the credit bureaus, it's showing that you are paying off your loans. It's showing that you're responsible. It's showing that you have open credit cards, that you're keeping the utilization low under 10%. So now guess what? You have data points and you're showing that you are able to be responsible with credit. So now you're able to go to these credit card companies and get high limit credit cards because now you're showing that you're responsible. All right, so the next thing you want to do after that is go to Trade Line Supply. What is Trade Line Supply, you might ask? This is a company where you can add an aged trade line to your credit report, and guess what? It's going to boost your credit score. It's going to increase your age, right? Age is a factor in your credit report, right? You got age, you got utilization, you got credit mix, and you got payment history. Age is another factor that it can affect, right? So a person that has 1 year age versus a person with 20-year age is a big difference, right? People are looking at people that handle credit for 20 years as more lendable than a person that's only handled credit for 1 year. All right. So what people do is, and where they mess up is, they go get a trade line before they have anything reporting. But guess what? I just told you what to do so you can have multiple things reporting, whether it's a credit card or a paid off loan, right? Now you go throw a trade line on there. That's just going to be the icing on the cake. So now you have paid off loans, you have open credit cards. Maybe you let it season for 3 to 6 months, or you can do it for 60 to 90 days, right? Your credit score is going to be good after that point. But now that you have the good credit score, you want to boost your profile. So that's what paying the loans off and paying your credit card and having good credit card history is for. So once you add this trade line, let's say you go, let's look at the trade lines. So you see right here, this is a trade line that's a $2,500 trade line that was opened up in July 2015. It's 2023 right now. So that's an 8-year-old trade line. That's going to boost your credit score. You throw that 8-year-old trade line, it's going to show that you have an old credit history, and you're still going to have things that you've added. You want to have primary trade lines on your report that you've reported by yourself, that you've been paying by yourself, right? Now you add this is just icing on the cake. So right here you can see you can have a $10,000 trade line, a $10,000 trade line. This is to boost your data points as well. The higher the limit is, right? Now you got a $20,000 trade line. This is only 2 years old, right? I would recommend you get one that's over 5 years old so that you can increase your average age, right? And this is gonna help you significantly. If you don't want to go pay for a trade line, if you have a family member that has a good credit profile, I know in the black community, most of our family, some of our family don't have good credit. I ask so many people to put me on as authorized user, but nobody has an old credit card that doesn't have late payments or anything, right? So if you're in that situation, you could come to Trade Line Supply. But if you don't, if everything's good, your family took care of their credit, ask them to put you on as authorized user. Go to your grandma, say, hey, grandma, you got a credit card? You know what I'm saying? Or your mom's mom, your dad's mom, whatever it is. Say, hey, if you got a credit card, can you add me on as authorized user? Right? You can avoid coming over here to pay that money to be put on as authorized user. And, another downfall about this is they only leave you on for about a month or two. So if your goal is to get funding, you want to make sure you strategize and get this trade line at a strategic time. For example, if you're getting funding this month, you want to add this, or you're getting funded next month, you want to make sure you add the trade line, and then while the trade line's on there, you want to go apply. All right, you don't want to wait till it falls off to apply. All right, but if you got a family member, you can add it on there, and you ain't got to worry about it falling off because they're going to keep you on there. All right. But I just put y'all on game how you can get a 750 credit score in 3 to 6 months. And not only can you get a 750 in 3 to 6 months, you can bulletproof your credit profile by just putting on some loans and having credit card history and throwing an authorized user on there. I'm telling you how to use the authorized users right. People just put them on there and think they're going to be good. No, you have to have actual primary trade lines that you use. And a primary trade line is a credit card that you use in your personal name that you're actually using, and you have an open account with that. All right. So if I just put y'all game, make sure you leave a like down below. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bells. And guess what? I'm gonna be dropping videos every day, and I'm putting y'all on game. Okay. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you have any of these, let me know your experience down in the comments. And guess what? We're gonna keep winning on this side. And always remember, The top ain't going nowhere. You just got to get there. Let's get it.
Had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means.